I just made my cutest resin project ever, a paperweight. This is an ode to the scenic route of crafting and to the spirit of curiosity in every crafter. This is the story of the brave bunny who decided to expand his worldview by looking beyond the tallest grass and climbed a hill to get some perspective. Our main protagonist is this acrylic bunny, and we are going to capture the moment when the view on the top of the hill captures our heart and expands the bunny's horizon forever. To set the scene, we will need some flowers. For of course, every poetic, life-defining moment on a hilltop must have flowers. The flowers will sway in the wind, attached to the ground with this wire which acts as the stalk. This artificial grass-covered polystyrene pebble will be our hilltop, and we will use this gravel to create a rocky base, no pun intended, along with a sprinkling of artificial grass. And finally, this is where the magic will be housed. In this translucent silicone mold, a dodecahedron, whose faces are all regular pentagons. Let's transform this into this. First, I will resize this mossy pebble to fit into the mold. The rabbit will stand on the top, so I will need to flatten it a bit for better adhesion. Now let's make the flowers. I have chosen a mixed color palette to bring out the joyous meadowy vibe. After snipping this green wire into size, I will glue them onto the back of these flowers to complete the look. They are very thin and pliant, but I don't have to worry about them collapsing because they will be supported by the resin. A thicker wire would make the composition look heavy and crowded. We don't have much space to work with inside, so the material and color choices have to be made carefully. The terrain is set and the flowers are planted. Let's pour the first layer just below the level of the flowers to set the base. When I added the artificial grass, some of it helpfully got stuck to the sides of the mold instead of landing gracefully into the resin. So I need to clean the sides a little bit before continuing with the rest of the pour. Breaking the resin pour into layers also helps with mold like this, especially while working with clear resin, because the bubbles can escape easily. I want to add a couple of butterflies to this scenery. I think it would be nice if the bunny has company. After all, it is lonely at the top, however scenic the route might be. I want to give these butterflies a little bit of depth. So I will pre-fold them using a little bit of UV resin before casting the epoxy resin. In Western classical philosophy, this shape is one of the 5 Platonic solids. While the others represented the terrestrial elements like fire, earth, air, and water, the dodecahedron was reserved for the ether, the celestial fifth element that makes up the heavens. Plato believed that it was the shape used to arrange the constellations, making it the perfect vessel to house this bunny's world. My resin has cured and has also shrunk a little. There are bubbles at the top. I will need to fix these resin craters because of the air bubbles and also top it up to give it a smooth finish. This is looking great. The mold I used has a decent finish, so I do not need to polish the surface. My paperweight is ready and looking awesome. This brave little bunny paperweight is my resolution totem. Every time I see this on my desk, it'll remind me of my goals for the year, guiding me back to the scenic route I want to take. Slow, intentional, and always seeking a better perspective. You can also make whimsical paperweight gifts like this and include into the scenery some sort of story which is meaningful to both you and the recipient. It makes for a wonderful, thoughtful gift, and being handmade makes it even more special. I hope you enjoyed this little project. Happy crafting and have a wonderful day.